Hi everyone, I'm your coach Todd Hughley, and today I'm going to talk about ground forces and what you want to do with your irons versus your driver and how it's going to help you become a better ball striker. Now, before we get into that, please hit the subscribe button, like the videos, comment below, and share. Now let's get started. So as always, before we get started, we want to make sure that your pre-swing fundamentals are correct. And again, a great way to find your grip is just to kind of put your hand right here and just feel the grip and kind of get it off the ground, get it in your fingers, then get your trail hand on there, get a nice setup where you're 50-50 with your weight, head reasonably over the ball or maybe slightly behind it. And when you get set up, your hands will always be off the inside of your lead leg, and then your club face looks like it's slightly open. It's not closed. That is because it wants to close, and that's a mistake I see a lot of golfers make. And then also aim and alignment. We want to make sure everything's really kind of parallel. We don't have anything opposing. Now, so when it comes to transferring force with the irons and the drivers, just little subtleties. Now, basically, once we make our backswing and we get where we somewhere close to where we want to be, we're going to start putting pressure on that lead leg. Okay, some people feel like they're driving kind of down and in. Some people feel like they're driving straight. We don't want to bump and like have a slide. I like golfers to feel like they're kind of going down, and as they do that, that's really going to lower the hands, and it's really going to help you with your ball strikes and your speed, because it just helps with your arms, because your arms are moving very fast and we're nice, loose, and relaxed. And again, back shift through. And it's going to help you come up to a full finish. Now, if I was on a pressure mat, pretty much probably 90% of my pressure would be on my lead leg. So as I go back in the backswing, it shifts to about 65-70%, and then all of a sudden, boom, it goes up to 85-90%, and then I come through and it's even less. Now with the driver, it's kind of interesting. We actually we go back, we add pressure, then we go forward, and then we go to the back foot again, because we're not trying to do this. We're trying to keep that head back here so we can stay behind and get a good launch angle on that driver. So a lot of people need to kind of exaggerate this. So a great little drill for that. Again, ball will be off your lead leg with your driver. I just don't want to hit it underneath here. And when you get set up, you're going to feel the pressure go back, and then it's just back, and then you just kind of almost like put the brakes on and push back again. And it's going to really get the ball in the air. Bang, up it goes. Okay, it takes off, goes high, but that's what you want to feel. So it's here, wham, up it goes. And it almost kind of feels like you're going backwards. However, I do finish in a full up here like this. All right, I do want to have my finish with 90% up here. So it's very interesting how that works, and it doesn't have to be confusing. Irons, boom, through. Driver, boom, boom, boom. Okay, that's basically what happens, and it's a great way to help you with your iron strikes. And with your driver, you're going to feel more speed, you're going to feel more stability, and it's going to help you hit the golf ball better. If you have any questions on this, please let me know.